Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Hollybush Railway for tonight's live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Good, everything seems to be working. Hopefully you can hear me. Welcome to tonight's live stream here at Hollybush Railway. Dave here, Dave Musk here. And we've got a couple of folk in the chat already. We've got George's Railway Clips. Good evening to you. Just been chatting about just how ridiculously multi-legged railway to. And we've also got Peachy is in the chat. Good evening to you, Peachy. And I hope you're having a fantastic day because wow, that is some amazing news that you and Rapido brought us this morning. If you haven't heard the news already, do check out the video on Peachy's channel. Rapido, who we already knew were coming into the TT market with their fish and parcel vans, they decided that well, you kind of need something to pull them with, don't you? And they have decided to come in with a TT locomotive, class 45 and 46. That is the peaks to you and me. And they are available for pre-order now, and I've got a message in from Peachy. Feeling rather smug, by the way. HM 7050 already orders have kicked the ESU orders into the rough. I did wonder if that was if there was a slide at one of Helgen's decisions on the socket fitting options in the video there. George saying got a 100-speed handheld fan pointing at me right now. Breeze coming from, it's lovely. Yeah, you're going to need that tonight. It's not quite as bad in Glasgow as it was yesterday. We had a really, really heavy downpour of rain that started to freshen things up a bit. But I don't do heat. I don't do heat waves at all. I cannot deal with heat. Okay, so on the tracks tonight. Good evening, Paul. welcome to the stream. Sly, nah, direct. I told them, didn't I? Yeah, I think they'll have got the message. So on the tracks tonight, you'll have seen the BR Blue 37 going around a moment ago. We've got the HST and Intercity livery as well.
Yeah.
I have got Class 08 in the shunting yard with a few wagons. And I've also got my brand new locomotive which arrived the other day from Hornby, the brand new Intercity Class 37 in Intercity livery. No, they didn't listen, Peachy. They had to go their own way. Will they ever learn? Okay, let's set that Intercity 37 off. It's sitting in Dalrymple Station at the moment. Let's take it out into the tunnel. Scotland still had the party. Sorry, can't stop. Good evening, guys. Cheers for dropping in, Peachy. I imagine you've been absolutely rushed off your feet today, so away and get some rest. And all the best with the pre-orders on the peaks. I just had that thing for a second there of where I couldn't see one of my locos for a moment and wondered if something had gone wrong, and it was just in the tunnel. So if you're watching the stream, have you decided to go for one of the peaks? Have you got a pre-order in? Which one have you picked out? I've put an order in for Sherwood Forester. What would have to be your favourite 00 gauge Hornby steam loco? I don't know. It's TT120 that I'm ordering myself, so I haven't had a 00 gauge layout since I was a wee boy. Long time ago, so I am kind of less in the loop of what they do in 00. I probably should be looking at what they do in 00 to get a better idea of what might come out for TT. Yeah, with these new peaks that are coming out, I've put a pre-order for Sherwood Forester. I quite like the look of that one. But also, my layout is set in Ayrshire, and the peaks, whilst they were primarily a Midlands local, they did a few of them did make their way up to Ayrshire. You've got a Sherwood Forester as well, not the Rapido one, the Bachmann one, nice smooth runner and its lights on. That'll be a double O version, I take it then, with it being a Bachmann one. But yeah, one of the routes that 45s ran on was the route from Glasgow Centina, later Glasgow Central when Centina closed, down to Nottingham, and that ran out via Kilmarnock and Dumfries down to Carlisle and on from there. And one of my mates who I quite regularly talk about my layout with, my mate Sam, one of the guys in the group chat that I've got with a load of old uni mates, he's originally from Nottingham, so I thought I would get that one, get the connection there with the Glasgow to Nottingham line, and Sherwood Forester, that being the one that's that route being the one that went through Ayrshire, which is where my layout is set. It looks as if they've got a whole load of different options with the 45 and 46 all coming out. Just at pre-order stage at the moment, but I think they're expecting to have them ready sort of roughly this time next year, I think.
Yeah.
So that's something to look forward to. Of course, I'm also looking forward to the Helsian Class 121 or 122. My brain has gone in the heat. But the wee bubble car. And yeah, I've caught Peachy's wee dig at them for doing the ESU connector rather than HM7000, but fortunately for me, I'm DC analog, so it's not going to make much of a difference to me. It'll run fine here without any worries about adapters or decoders. I'm having to adjust some settings on the camera a wee bit because it's suddenly got very, very dark outside. I think Glasgow could be heading for another downpour any minute. It is just completely clouded over, and it's causing my camera a little bit of difficulty because it's suddenly gone so dark. Yeah, it is good times for TT today. It's also going to be a busy weekend just in general for modelling for me, because I am heading up to Perth tomorrow. It's the Perth annual model railway exhibition tomorrow, tomorrow and Sunday. I'm heading up tomorrow to do some filming at it. So that'll be a new video on the channel when I've got that edited, hopefully ready to go on Sunday night. I've also got some new rolling stock on order for the layout as well. If you're subscribed to Greg's Mac Trains channel, you'll have seen that he did a review this week of some new covered hopper wagons that he's got from West Highland models. And I quite like the look of them, so I've ordered a set for myself. Cheers, Greg, for pointing them out. I got an email notification just before I went live for the stream there that they are in the post to me, so I should have them for next week's live stream. So I've gone for the BR bauxite coloured wagons with the magnetic couplers. So I'll let you know how I get on with them. So they have assured me that the couplers are compatible with the West Hill Wagon Works ones that I use on the rest of my rolling stock. It is really getting dark in here. I'm going to turn the lights up a wee bit, I think. Looks like we're in for nasty weather, as CCR once sang. To be quite honest, I will be glad to get rid of this heat wave. I don't do heat.
That's exactly what he's got.
Need to see about this half price offer that Hornby are doing this weekend as well. Maybe pick up some more Mark IIs to go with the Intercity 37. I could do with some more variations in the rolling stock that I've got here. So it looks like we've got a fair few folk watching tonight. Hello to you all. Don't be shy to say hello in the chat. Make yourselves welcome. Good evening, Nicey. Hi, able to make it tonight and not the 24-hour delay I usually do. Lovely HST. Great to have you with us. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I've got the HST and a couple of 37s out on the layout tonight. One of the 37s being my new one in Intercity livery. Although I'll need to get some Intercity or BR Blue coaches to go with it. Just going with the old Mark ones at the moment because that's what I have just now. Once again, Scotland at the World Cup ends in absolute disaster. Why does it always have to be Brazil? That's about as much busking as I have done this week in real life. I tried to go out earlier in the week and I just got absolutely baked. I wound up just feeling ill from the heat. And now that the heat wave's broken, it's absolutely chucking it down. So I don't think I'm going to be putting in anything up 120th form for a while. Don't forget, if there's any locos that you would like to see that you know that I've got, um, just say hi in the chat. So if there's anything you'd like to see running, I can put them out for you.
Yeah.
It's all diesels just now, but if you want to see any of the steam locos, I can swap things around if you like.
Yeah.
Come on, focus. Come on, camera. Of course, when I try and go around there, that's when it stalls. spotted someone who's fallen over in the station there. Must have fainted in this heat. Christopher, howdy guys from Knoxville, Tennessee. Lovely to have you with us. Hello from Glasgow, Scotland. Seeing what's going on. What's going on tonight is just a wee running session here on my layout, Hollybush Railway. And chatting about the news that broke this morning that Rapido are entering the TT120 locomotive market. They're bringing out they're scaling up their N gauge peak for TT. So I'm really looking forward to that coming out and picking one up for the layout here. Hope you're keeping well over in America. Has America recovered from the Scottish invasion? It was amazing seeing the scenes of the Tartan Army in Boston. Love watching trains running. Oh, you're in the right place here. Switch some points around and send the 37 back out from Dalrymple Station. Doing all scales for over 60 years. Wow, so quite a bit of modelling experience. Any scales that you kind of particularly do? Do you have sort of favourite eras or locations to model?
Yeah.
This layout's Hollybush. This is my first one for a long time. I used to model when I was a kid and kind of fell out of the hobby. And now about 40 years later I'm getting back into it. So this is very, very loosely based on sort of 1980s west of Scotland, small towns, the kind of places where I grew up. It looks amazing. Thank you very much. It's been a few years in development now. I've really enjoyed kind of working on the scenery part of it. I'm a musician for my day job, so anything creative is kind of what interests me in the building of the layout. And if you like good looking layouts, then I would recommend subscribing to the channel, because I am heading up to Perth tomorrow to film at the Perth Scotland Model Rail Exhibition 2026. This is going to be a really big show. It's one of the biggest in Scotland. And I'm going to be filming a highlights video of that will be going up on my channel over the weekend once I've got it edited, probably on Sunday night if I can get all the editing done in time. And I know some of the layouts that are going to be at that show, and it's an incredible selection, so you don't want to miss that. That camera's having a bit of trouble getting in focus. Let's just pull it out a little bit. Come on, steady. And even with all the lights and a couple of lamps and a few extra torches in the room, it has suddenly got incredibly dark outside. The weather has really turned, and I think we're heading in for another bit of a storm here in Glasgow. Now that the weather's broken after this heat wave, it has really turned today. Trouble when it gets dark like that outside, it's really difficult to keep the cameras in focus and get enough light onto them. Let's go for a wee tour around the town. And I think I might now let's swap a few of the locos around. Let's put something different out. Change it up a little bit. So on track now, I have got Blink Bonnie. LNER A1. I'm going to swap the Intercity HST on the inner line for a Terrier. The 08 for a B4. A little jump back into the Steam days. There is a TARDIS somewhere on the layout. That explains the sudden time jumps you get sometimes around here. No worries, Paul. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you've enjoyed the stream and enjoy the rest of your evening too. Really struggling with this camera to get enough light on it tonight. that any better? Ah, that looks a little better. Okay. Try a slightly different camera position and see if that makes the lighting a little easier. I'm trying to rail up wagons whilst getting cramp. Oh, yeah. Right, bear with me for a second, sorry. The J50's not had a run out tonight yet, so let's send it out. Come on.
Yeah.
What's the G50 again? Let's try and loosen it up a bit. Come on. What is the matter with you tonight? I know that's very overspeed running, I'm just getting the motor warmed up a bit. Right, are you going to behave yourself in the points this time? Mostly. Still stuttery.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the J50 just does not like that outer main line. It does seem to run fine when I put it to the branch line that Blink Bonnie's on at the moment. Maybe it's just like me and doesn't like the heat. I think I'm gonna draw things to a close for tonight. Cheers to everyone who has tuned in. Hope you've been enjoying tonight's live stream. So yeah, I will be heading up to Perth tomorrow to film at the exhibition up there. If you're going along to the show, please do say hello if you see a very, very tall guy hanging about with a camera. And all being well, I'll be back with another live stream next Friday night. And hopefully I should have those new covered hopper wagons to show you by then. In the meantime, take care, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Good night.
Thank you.